Baseball's already messed up.
Yeah,
sports are like changing all the time. We're silly humans
Mm-hmm.
who are only around for 50, 80 years, and we all die before we notice shit changes. So it's just like football will just be like weird in the future. Cricket will never change, though. Just to be honest.
I feel like soccer won't either.
Damn.
Soccer has been pretty standard.
No,
You think
soccer
they'll
has changed
add
like in my lifetime, so in so many weird
Well,
ways.
like rules, you mean, or?
Oh yeah, like back passes, handballs, the role of the role of the goalie. Like there's loads of like.
The role of the goalie.
What if they add a second floor to soccer?
Yeah,
Soccer
steps in that
squared.
shit. Steps. Soccer needs steps. You
Add a
heard me.
second
Winning
ball.
22. Think about it. What if you had 11 people up top?
Here you go. Here's my idea. Make it so that everyone, instead of people, they're cars, and the cars can double jump.
That'll
That'll never work.
That'll never work.
Damn.
What is that? That's not even a thing. Cars. What are cars? In 20 years, what are cars? You know, who's got those?
They're NFTs
They're all
now.
on. Yeah. Yes, that's true. They are.
Cars are. That VIN number,
Kicking a-
baby.
Instead of kicking a ball, you're kicking some sort of cryptocurrency NFT amalgamation robot thing.
I'm right.
He's right. Wait a second. Yeah, they damage the environment. They do. They are unique.
There's a whole list of
lose.
everyone that's bought it and
Yeah,
sold
You
it.
sell exactly. You need to like,
Carfax, the original blockchain.
Well, but Chevy doesn't get a cut of the sale every time that someone sells
Or
their used
yes, they
car.
do, because you got to bring that Chevy back somewhere to fix the oil or a recall
That's
or
not
something.
Chevy. You don't fucking like anyone taking their car to the dealership. Okay, all right.
Just have a generous sort of like play along here.
Speaking about cars, you know that Mustang that we the front and like the wings
Yes,
in the
I know
front?
someone who owns one now. Yeah,
I
go on.
saw one on the road, and like
Yeah.
it was just it looked cool. It looked pretty
It's
cool.
actually not that bad looking. Yeah.
And then like
Yeah.
my homies were in the car, and I was like, guys, it's the front truck. They got wings in there, and none of them understood what I was talking about. And then we eventually
Can't
like
imagine why.
we eventually rode next to the person driving the Chevy or the electric Mustang, and they looked like the type of person that would enjoy cocktail shrimp in their trunk.
Yeah.
nice. Nice.
When I
Field
brought
day.
up the Buffalo Wild Wings bit to the person who had the Mustang, they knew exactly what I was talking about. They're like, yeah.
When you buy it, it's like
somewhere.
it's in the brochure. Like, think of all the things
Well,
you
you
can
have
do.
the option with this. You can put beers in it or wings.
There's one on the show floor. There's one on the showroom floor that like always has wings in it when you walk in.
It's
Care
like
for-
when you
care
go
for
to
Buffalo
a
Wing while you wait for your test drive.
it's like when you go to a big box store and they got all the free samples at the end of the aisles. It's like that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh god.
That's
Remember that Cybertruck thing? I feel like that was the most like 2016 thing. I don't know when that happened, but it feels like it was from a bygone era. And there's all these
Yeah.
people who have those pre-orders. I think you only have to pay $100 anyway. But like that is the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
and that never came out, right?
No, they're
I
still
think
making
it
them.
is coming out, isn't
I
it?
thought there was like a couple like beta ones that rolled out back in 2016, 17.
Danny,
I
that was
remember some people
2019.
saying, "Oh
2019.
my god!"
Might as well have been 2016. And
Shit.
What happened between now and then?
that's what I'm saying is
Whoa.
that people were like pre-ordering them on a whim because it was like cool and edgy.
Yeah, because there's like
Well, so
50
that-
bucks
that's-
down or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
think
like
that's how a lot
$100
of those
I think.
cars, a lot of the electric cars stuff, especially, just kind of got into that thing of like you've got a refundable deposit that you put down when you
Right.
pre-order the car because they can't make enough or whatever stupid shit.
We have Tesla charging ports at the nearby grocery store. Why?
Yeah, and
Huh?
what do you mean why?
Like, I'm in the middle of who cares? I'm in the middle of who cares? We got Tesla
but-
charging point ports.
Yeah, but you go food shopping and when you come back, your car's charged.
My point is, why would you have a Tesla if you live in the Midwest? Because like, I'm pretty
is
sure if
that
you
your-
take
okay.
a long trip somewhere, along the way you're not going to run into any of those. So
That's
why does
why.
the local?
That's why.
Like-
That's why they
Yeah,
stick
it's
'em.
why. Yeah, I know people have done the cross country with the Tesla. It's
With
worked
the Tesla. Ooh.
with
Yeah.
the Tesla. Yeah,
Well, it's like
I have
you gotta really
you got a
plan.
plan.
That out.
Yeah.
And
No
apparently,
deviating.
I have a cousin who just got the Polestar, and that's one that I think is owned by Volvo, and or they're like some sort of subsidiary.
Polestar.
And Polestar, and he was saying that
Polestar.
the car will like it'll like if you tell it all the stops you got to make throughout your day. It'll be like, oh, you could totally charge it here while you're in Dick's
But then
Sporting
they're
Goods.
tracking your routes, man. They're learning
Oh,
about
dude,
you.
Dude, I mean,
past-
you got a
past
freaking
that.
GPS device in your pocket, dude. Like,
Dude, you got a GPS device in your car.
Yeah, in a
It's
Faraday
new.
cage.
100%, 100%. Like,
You don't know
I
what's
have-
underneath the
anyway.
speed.
Most new cars come with them in case they get stolen
Yeah.
or in case they need to refund
sure.
them. And
I
then they
just feel
sell
like
it
no
to
more
you.
low jack. No more low jack. No
Like,
low
you wanna
jack.
pay- you want to pay extra for this tracking device in case your car gets stolen? It's like, you put that there in case I don't
It's
pay
already
for
there.
it, motherfucker. It's
Right.
already
It's
there.
already
Then
there.
it drives
It is-
itself back.
Which is
to the
what happens when you push the OnStar button. Nothing or something. That's the determining factor.
The week before I got my Jeep, the Jeep place out here was when some of the riots happened in Oakland, and bunches of kids came in here, smashed open the key thing, and stole like 80 cars.
That's
Nice.
sick as hell.
And they
I'm
got
sorry.
every single one of them back.
See,
Because
that's
they
what
have
happens when
tracking.
you're disorganized when it comes to stealing fucking cars. Like, you need some gone in
Yeah.
60 seconds shit. You need a
I was
fucking...
just gonna say, you need
Rip
a
the black box off.
blackboard, some
Yeah.
chalk,
Exactly.
right?
You need a list of what you're doing, but more importantly, you need a fucking big rig that's also a Faraday cage to stop this shit from getting out.
It's true.
If you're gonna chop these cars, you gotta. So, like, did you see that I don't know how much of this is like, just like total, just people creating fear out of new technology, but the idea of people hiding Apple AirTags on cars.
Oh yeah, it's so scary.
yeah,
It's
it's,
so terrifying.
That was the
So the
first thought I
AirTag is
had
the-
when that came out.
Yeah, yeah. So the AirTag is a tracking device that you are like, you put it on your bag, and you're like, oh, I left my bag behind. I need to go back and get it. Or, oh, where the fuck is my bag? Oh, it's in this other room over here. Like those types of things.
Yeah, it's like about the size of a quarter almost. They're just a little
yeah.
bit bigger.
Ooh,
And it will
scary.
connect to other phones nearby to relay its position to the network. So if you leave it somewhere far away from your phone, it can still report in and be like, here's where the fuck I am.
Bing bong, here I am.
And so now people are like, and I've seen it referenced as people putting AirTags on high-end cars to figure out where they are parked at night,
Wow.
and then stealing them, which is a neat one.
I mean, that's just the
Stalkers.
sequel.
Yeah, or
That's the
stalkers.
sequel.
Yeah, totally. Or stalkers.
Yeah.
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 And then so if you have an iPhone and it detects that there is an AirTag that is not part of your network traveling with you, it'll come up and say like, yo, there's something fucking follow. There's something on you, man. But it's not going to help you necessarily find it if it's like taped under your license plate or, or something weird like that. So it's a cool
Don't like
idea
that.
for if you are the person who leaves a purse somewhere or something, or loses your keys a lot. But fuck, man, you think that they maybe would have thought some of aspects of that through a little bit more before unleashing it on the public. But
Tech dudes are not paid to actually think of the ramifications of the
Oh,
things
no, of course
they
not.
make.
no, that's
They're not teaching ethics in tech dude school. Where they go.
it's weird.
Berkeley, I assume. I don't know.
Yeah.
Man, that is the one
So I
that
bought
freaked
some
me out.
AirTags,
Was
and I'm gonna make some money.
you know, there's the whole thing of them breaking into cars so they can just hit the garage button.
Oh,
sure.
I've not seen
Yeah,
that.
So
yeah.
that's another one. So I took all that shit out of my car. It's like, I'll just use the one on my keys. I don't like that at all. Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, no, I think my car's garage button is still programmed to my old garage, so I could just drive up there and
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
when I
get
moved,
in.
Fill their garage full of fucking arcade cabinets, you know?
here's this fucking game's back. Jesus Christ.
when I moved into this house, there was like a garage opener just like on a counter, and I kept pressing it, thinking it opened the garage downstairs, but it doesn't. But it, and I haven't been able to open the garage downstairs, so who knows where this opener goes to? Like I replaced the battery to check. I don't know. Might be the landlord.
Turns your fridge on and off.
Oh shit.
I keep thinking about I keep thinking about buying one of those like radio, big crazy hack devices that'll just like record people using their keys to open their car doors or garage door frequencies and like those types of things. I keep thinking like I should own one of those. I should get something
Yeah.
like that. I should be
A criminal.
I should be capturing this information and then just opening people's garage doors at random in the middle of the night because that's hilarious.
Yeah, commit some suburban crimes. Become
That's
a-
I can't I can't get it out of my. You would think after all these years that I would have like gotten that fucking shit out, but no. Like there's still a part of me that's like, yeah, no, I could fucking rant. I could get all these motherfuckers for something. Even if it was just opening their door and freaking them out. But I don't know. I don't know what that is that draws me to
Crime.
Mayhem.
dumb crime to listen. Like it is the exact same thing that makes me want to continue to have a scanner or broadcasting radio that I can park near a drive-through and fucking yell at people through it. It's that exact same thing. I'm just like, I would love to just like pull up and be like adding French fries to people's orders all day long. Or
You're addicted to the game. What can you say?
Yeah. There's a British term for this that they use in sports, shithousery, which I think is just what you're into. Just like
I thought you were gonna say an ASBO, but yeah.
oh yeah, you might get an ASBO for doing those. Yeah.
Now,
Sure.
is that
That's-
housery a U.S. or
Yeah,
OU?
like HOUSE, shithousery.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Guys,
act in
it's
the
not
bollocks.
Shite housery.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe.
Well, before I start really planning crimes, why don't we talk about some video games instead?
Oh, we have things to talk about. I thought. We have things-
Oh, sure. Yeah,
we
I
have
guess.
things.
Yeah, let's talk about
We
some
have
stuff
things.
here. Monday, the 13th, we're going to be coming to you with a big, long live stream. Giant Bomb memberships are on sale. You can go to giantbomb.com/upgrade for more information about that. And in support of those efforts, we're going to be streaming a bunch on Monday, so come on through. And,
Little
hang
bombathon
out.
for y'all.
Yeah, some
bombathon.
giveaways. We'll be watching some real stupid shit. It says here that Rory might take his shirt off. I don't know if this
Or
is
keep
something
it
we
on.
want to be pre-promoting.
We're
That could be a
say
sub
take a
goal.
shit.
I don't know that I approve of that at all.
And
But,
he
we're gonna
really
have
wants
some.
to take his shirt off.
Oh yeah, then that's
can't
that's pretty much that's kind of
It's his turn.
And we're going to
fun,
have.
right? I mean,
We're gonna have a cool thing. I don't know if you've ever heard of this thing, but it's cool. I like it. Arcade Pit, which is a retro game show type thing that is on Twitch.tv, run by a buddy of mine named Smite. But we are going to have that as a custom-made retro trivia situation, and that's going to be happening during hour 2. So come see Jeff Gersman flex all of his knowledge of all these obscure old things.
yeah,
Ask some Quidditch questions.
I tend to choke in competitive settings, so this will be a real shit show.
And I just straight up don't know this shit, so we make a great team.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, so we'll be doing that on Monday. Come through, or stay tuned for more information about start time and all that sort of stuff.
Actually, I think we know the start time. I wrote it down.
It's not here.
Man, I
so
should have put it
I
in the
don't know
doc.
start
My
time.
bad. My bad. Start time is 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern, and we're going for I don't know, 4 hours plus.
We're going for I don't know. Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Question mark.
Whoa.
Depends how naked
Whoa.
Rory gets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bring a
Yeah,
box
when you
of
see
wine.
naked
We're
Rory.
partying until question marks.
That's when it's time to go home.
Yeah.
Until I can start drinking.
Monday drinkathon. You love to see it. Getting drunk on a
Oh
Monday.
yeah. Why not?
As
For
if you
work?
needed
Why
an
not?
excuse. And then let's see. Danny, you've got an update here on Guilty Treasures and some other stuff here.
Yeah. People keep asking, and we keep saying it, but then missing people and stuff. Guilty Treasures episode 4 will be live. What days of the week were they going up again? Was it Mondays?
Monday.
They were
Mondays?
Mondays. Yeah.
Okay, might squeeze it in.
You
next
do whatever
week,
you
but
want.
It's getting recorded
Yeah.
this week. It's almost finished. Tamor Hussein is episode 4. Everything's been done. I've played the game. We've started just to interview him. And the reason why that and Born to Run got a little bit delayed is that Tamor was moving back, and then he moved. He moved from local to me to back into San Francisco. So we'll be getting Born to Run up. We might get some recorded before Christmas, and then I'll get them edited for January, or we might have to start recording again in January. But we'll be back. Born to Run. We are not done. Elden Ring delayed. The stream continues.
Because of Born to Run.
Exactly.
Right.
They need to get out of
can't
the
put
way.
this out until this is complete. It wouldn't make sense. People won't understand.
It's very normal
Rex pause
standard.
tonight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This very normal standard Let's Play series. is very easy to produce and doesn't have any weird subtext at all. And we can't wait to get back into it.
Yeah, just sitting down and playing a video game. Just
That's
hit
all
the
it
buttons
is.
and go, right? Just
Simple,
Shoot.
and clean.
yeah.
What? Simple and clean?
Nothing.
Yes. It's
Oh.
a simple and clean playthrough of Bloodborne.
It's the new Matt Rory show where he bathes every week.
Wait, two show?
I'd watch that. I'd watch that. Let's talk about
Oh,
some
some other
video
thing. Some other thing I forgot to mention. I'm going to be co-hosting Trivia Tower on MinMax on Sunday, the day before.
Nice.
Okay.
2 days in a row of me, I guess. I don't know.
Well, that's what happens. As you're part of the Giant Bomb crew, he has to get you on. That's like...
Yeah.
I thought it was when you were
great-
off is when people
Oh, you're
I
right.
was like,
yeah,
wait,
sorry.
you're on
Yeah.
Min-Max?
Sorry.
What's happening?
Yeah, are you
you
leaving?
left.
I quit. Bye.
I'll be on the week after, I guess. We'll see how it goes. Video games.
That's awesome.
We're all laughing.
Have you heard of Halo Infinite?
Yeah, but
No, tell me more.
I can't wait.
This thing is out tomorrow.
me
Tomorrow
in.
morning. And reviews went out yesterday morning. So we talked about the first 4 missions of this and kind of went through like, hey, it's the early part of the game and not really sure what the size and scope of it is and all this other stuff, but it seems really promising and awesome. And I guess I'm like pleased to report it's pretty awesome. It's a really cool campaign. But the scope of it is smaller than you think coming out of the gate, I guess, is the to fill in the last few blanks for people is like it is kind of a phased open world where you're kind of like, I'm in this area now, and then I'm gonna go do these story missions, and that's gonna lead to this other area on the open world map, and then this area is unavailable to me for a while, and then we're gonna go do some other stuff. So you kind of make your way around the map in a way that means it's not necessarily all open to you at one time until you kind of finish the game, and then it's like you're back out in the world kind of doing whatever, which I thought was an interesting choice. I think it works for the structure of the game, but I think, you know, it explains why. I think in some interviews they were like, we don't really like to think about it like an open world game, and when you play those first few hours you're like, this looks a lot like an open world game, but as you get into it you're like, I see exactly what you are saying. Like it is not necessarily a fully open world run end to end kind of thing. It kind of rears its head in some weird ways where if an area is not currently open to you and you happen to hijack an air vehicle and say, I'm gonna fly over here, fuck you, it will kill you. It will give the like battlefield countdown timer like you are leaving the area.
Get back in there.
And it'll kill you, which I thought was a bummer. In a sense, right? I mean, you know, like you maybe want some better in-world explanation for why you can't go over there, or, you know, Bionic Commando did it with radiation. You know, like you can't swing up too high or you get killed by radiation. Why couldn't they use something like that from everyone's favorite video game, Bionic Commando? And I think the story is probably the weakest part of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it really throws you in there in a way that says like, we'll explain this later. Like it introduces you to characters like it when you start playing that game, it's like Master Chief getting fucked up by a big dude, and you're like, all right, some shit went down. But also it was like, man, this cutscene, was this the end of Halo 5? I don't remember this being the end of Halo 5. Like, I don't, So it was definitely a case of like, I had to go back and like reread all the plot stuff from 4 and 5 and be like, oh no, this is not how Halo 5 ended at all. This is like a totally different thing. And then this is the faction from Halo Wars 2 for whatever reason. Well, I mean, the reason is like, that's a more interesting cast of characters to fight against than where they were in the past couple of games with the Prometheans and all the, you remember when they tried to introduce that new faction and new weapons and all this other stuff? Like a lot of that's just straight up gone.
No.
And so you get the impression that they were just like, yo, we need to focus this on the stuff people like about Halo, and these past couple of games have not been done. I think that's probably a benefit overall, but it kind of just means you're thrown into the action, and then as they do start to explain things. Like, I think the back third of that game is like, as far as the campaign goes, like a little bit of a letdown in terms of the characters it's putting you up against and why, and the fights themselves. The areas you're fighting in get repetitive in a way, and there's just stuff like that where you're like, man, this is so close to being fucking incredible. Like, the game was a 5-star, like one of the best games I had played all year sort of game, until I started getting to the point where they're like, all right, we're gonna start filling you in on what's been going on. And as they start to fill in those blanks, and as you start to move your way through the boss fights leading up to the end of the game, I just kind of found myself going like, oh, this is not the story that I thought it was. And I think that they try to hang a little bit too much on the new characters. We have an AI lady named Weapon, or just the captions refer to her as Weapon. You never straight up call her Weapon.
Bad bitch.
But she is with the weapon. You are recovering a weapon, and she is the weapon. And then the pilot, who is the guy that you've seen in all the trailers and stuff like that. Like, the story they're trying to tell is a much more personal story about the idea both of, like, what does it mean to be the Master Chief for as long as he has been the Master Chief? And also, what does it mean to be these two human or human-like people that have to contend with being in close proximity to the Master Chief while he says, no, we're gonna go fuck these people up over and over again. And like, that is kind of they try to ground it in something more human than the kind of galactic, like, they're gonna activate the Halo rings and blow up Earth. Like that's a thing, of course, but like, the story they're trying to tell is much smaller. And because those characters are new, I did not get attached to them in a meaningful way by the time they start to try to cash in on that. So you're like, oh, okay, like, you're just this fucking pilot. I don't even know your real name. I don't even fucking care. Like, as they're having these revelations, and it's just like, this doesn't matter to me the way that the other stuff that they kind of left hanging at the end of Halo 5 about Cortana leading an AI army against humanity. That stuff, while touched on, is not the main focus, and it's a choice.
Does
And I
the
don't
open,
think
do the open world bits ever feel like you're meandering, like you just don't know where to go, or it guides you pretty well?
So it'll there are forward operating bases kind of all over the map, and those are just like little platforms. They're all pretty similar. They've just got enemies hanging out on them. And when you take those over, yeah, they're basically, when you take those over, they become a fast travel point, and also a spot for you.
It's too far away.
Campaign of midnight. Cause we got maintenance at midnight, boy. What? I'm doing the first Endwalker dungeon. I'm almost done. And now you're dead. Bahamut. It's my summon. Why would he follow him all the way back to town? A fucking dragon just following him? How come he'd always say, this guy thinks I'm flagged for PvP, but he's trying to hit me? Is it true? There's no way. And now, you're bread. And now I'm red.
It's too far away.
What? I'm gonna use my Reaper for the roulettes today. We have 1 hour. Oh shit. With the final boss. I'm doing this dungeon with Truss. To fully immerse myself in this story. And now we can eat chicken. That's what you had for dinner? Have some. Have some body. Take that shit. How did Mag do better at that type of game than Battlefield? Hey. This is great music for this fight. Hell yeah. Time for a 35-minute cutscene.
I'm out of range.
I didn't go to work today, and
I need to get closer.
I spent 8 hours, and all I did was get to level 82. I don't have the dark matter. How y'all bend down? How y'all plant the bomb? How you put bullets back in your gun? What sayest thou, Istola? You're gonna get fucked up. Don't touch it.
It's too far away. That's still I can't cast that yet. Spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Die.
I'm out of range. That's still recharging. I need to get closer. I can't cast that. Spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. It's too far away. huge. That's still recharging. Not enough mana. My mana is low. Still recharging.
God damn. Okay, I'm ready for all of the. God damn. What? I feel bad for all the people that are in queue right now. That don't know there's. They don't know there's maintenance. What if they log on at 11:59 and it says maintenance? Oh shit. How? Mm. With the wave of their oh. What the hell's a yalm? 166 yalms to the southeast. What? I'm leveling summoner or using summoner for the main scenario because it levels up 2 classes at once. Hell yeah. I've never played Scholar. And you're 69. That means you have to be on. Let me try and guess what quest you're on. Fuck you. You girl on fire. Next time. Are you on the first of many? God damn. What? You're gonna reach level 70 before the end of Stormblood. No, you need to be 80 for Endwalker. Ether currents.
It's too far away.
Damn, this place is a maze. Yeah, why was he swinging in a giant factory? What is it? When you beat the game, you can play as Green Goblin.
I'm out of range. That spell isn't ready yet.
Fully attuned to the Aetherites. Y'all got some... No, it's not you. Script exchange. Okay, this is where the crafters are there, huh? Splendor's vendor. Oh shit, let me change. Okay, ready. What are we gonna do first? Oh my. Oi. Sweet, look at this. Hell yeah. Yeah. Yes, I'm top DPS. No idea. I think if he just... I'm only saying that because he trapped me. How dare you try to get me. Hell no. He's like, fuck this, I'm out of here. What? The new Warzone map, Caldera, is all jungles. Yep. I don't have spit. I got it down. How long is it gonna take me to download? Like 3 years? Yes. The ideal and Walker party. Oh god, what? This guy said? What? Oh god, what? Everyone's OP. Or you let that Hydrus. Is he alright? He keeps saying enough. Not in this dungeon. Story dungeon, so just poetics. a good question. Thank you. I would say the sage. I'll do it. No. Somebody please share this damage with me. Equation diagnosis. Oh god. I have my Hopper GN on for Final Fantasy 11. And stupid checking thing. I just need my obstacle hat and my Kraken club. The monk with the Kraken club and 100 fists was out of control. They never stopped attacking. It's just a witch's path. That's it. The Japanese knew what they were doing. Make it impossible to farm. Hell yeah.
Darkness shall consume light. Your light shall burn no more.
Know your place.
Damn this frail flesh.
You have meddled enough.
Enough.
You'll not defeat me again. Chaos shall reign forevermore.
La Jaja Brea in Mexico. Jaja. La Haha Brinks. I wonder what I was gonna say, I wonder what he's doing nowadays. Does he? Don't be afraid, my friend. Am I the only one? No, you all made it. La haha Brea. Almost got us. Oh wait, no, you guys are paralyzed. What? It's La haha Brea's fault. Oh god. You're eating all the balls. Oh god, the sage died. Ow. La hee hee Brea. Big guy. Some guy in Novus Network's like, finally, after 3 hours, I can play all night. And then someone said, somebody tell him. Potty. Hi, fams. This chick is so cool. There's no sages here? Unacceptable. What? This is Iceheart. She did it with a dragon. What? I think it's double dragon. Who? What the fuck? He's wearing fucking shorts. How'd all these people die? What's going on? I'm gonna sweep my emote like that. Do it. Give it to the monk. That's it, we did all the... I don't know what the mission's about, I'm gonna try and get the next cutscene done. Come on, Estinian. Estendrundo. Come on. The French Estinian. Why did they sound like they want to have sex with him?